Gotten a couple follows now. Smallmouth bass. There's also some rainbow trout in here. I caught one yesterday. I'm gonna try to catch another one. Maybe a few of those bass too. I got a rooster tail. Put some power bait on the hook. A lot of times when I get power bait all over my fingers, I'll rub it down the line too. And that's just to help have a scent trail in the water. The smellier it is, the more they'll be attracted to it. You see that big fish over there jump? We'll make our way over there eventually. In fact, there's a good 4 or 5 ponds in this little area. When I was here yesterday, I seen fish jumping at 2 of the other ponds. I might try my luck there too. But I like this spot because you can see the little bass swimming in between the reeds here. Oh. Oh, it's a trout. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's the little guy. It looks so pretty. Get him back in the water. There's fish number 1. There he goes. That was about the same size as the one I caught yesterday. Let's see if we could catch a bigger one. Or a bass. I like catching varieties. Well, at least if I'm catching and releasing. If I'm trying to fill the smoker, then it's usually going to be just all trout or salmon if I'm on the river that time of year. Another fish I really think's really pretty, but I've only seen small ones, are pumpkin seed sunfish. They're super pretty. I wouldn't doubt it if those lived in here too. think I'm over this spot. I'm going to another pond. Just figured change of scenery would be nice. Didn't pick the best day to wear shorts. And you can kind of see the bottom on the camera, not very well, but this whole thing is probably only a few inches deep. Sure, you might sink to your neck in mud, but I don't know. I'm not really seeing any fish either for how well I could see into the water. If it's deeper on that side, I'll try my luck here. First, we gotta see if there's a trail that goes all the way around. My guess is that there is. This trail looks like quite a few people take it. I found another pond. Look how green it is. Looks more likely to catch turtles and frogs than fish. I don't know, guys, should I try it? Is it worth casting into that? Ooh, don't want to fall in. There's the tire. What the hell? Oh, there's a lot of tires. There's two poking up right there. There's another one over there. You just barely see one right there poking up. It's so weird. And look how many lily pads there are too. Yeah, I don't know about this pond. I think I'm gonna go try to find one of the bigger ones with clear water. But I mean, if I see a fish jumping when I'm walking up from here, that'll change my mind for sure. Nope. Moving on. What the hell? What the hell? Some kind of structure over here. Whoa. It's like a little A-frame. It's kind of cool looking. Let's see what's inside, shall we? So many thistles growing in here. Oh. It's almost like a chicken coop, kinda. Interesting. I want to see the other side of that barrel. And it's got legs on it. Weird. Alright. Well, that's that. So this is out here, and we found all those tires in that pond. It's got me quite curious. Maybe we'll find some more man-made stuff out here. Again, there's that nasty pond, which honestly, it's pretty good size. It's almost as big as the pond I was fishing at the beginning of the video. Opens up a lot in here. It's kind of reminding me of the woods behind my house that I grew up in. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. Alright, so this looks like the pond that I walked to earlier where I found that wasp nest. We're just on the complete other side. Over there was where I was standing. And there's a tire in the water. I don't know if you could see it because of the reflection from the sun, but oh, and there's another one over there, right under that log. Yeah, I'm really curious about this area. Places like this, you never know what you'll find. I mean, we're not that far from a highway. This is a public access area, but at one time it could have been private property 30 years ago. Never know. It looks like there's concrete. Wow. Yeah, a lot of it. Guessing this was either a driveway or the foundation of a house. Some more of it. Probably all through here, just a bunch of gravel and dirt got on top of it over the years. Found a shotgun shell. Pretty old. 12 gauge. Now that doesn't look old. Tell someone had a fire here. All this charcoal-y stuff. Oh, there's some more bottle caps. This one looks like it's been here a few years. Well, whoa. There's a lot more stuff in the water over here. A lot more. I'm gonna try to get all the shit off my back, carrying my tackle bag and camp chair. You guys see that? Those look like two really big truck tires next to each other. There's a ton of other stuff too. Like whatever that is right there, that is not a rock. Get closer. And then there's something right there too. Weird. Oh, I see something really cool looking in the water. Look over there. You see that square thing? That is really weird. Kind of makes this pond a lot more mysterious. I'm half tempted to go home and grab my waders, come back and try to pull that out. But I bet that's really heavy. That's all metal. The more I look, the more I see things. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but that is not a stick. That looks like PVC piping. And right under it, I'm trying to point to it, it's hard to see on the camera, but there is a bottle, like an old-fashioned bottle you'd see a cowboy drink whiskey out of. Oh! That was a fish. Okay, that confirms that there are fish in here. I'm gonna get a line in the water. We could do more treasure hunting later, but I came here for one thing and one thing only, and that is to get a nice fish. Or to just get a variety of smaller fish. I am catching and releasing today. But I mean, maybe if I catch a really nice trout, I'll keep it. But I want to see what else lives in here. Because you never know, there could be catfish, carp, perch, and you just don't know. Guys, there's an owl over there. I think it's a great horned owl. I've never seen one in real life. I've seen plenty of other kinds, but at first I thought he was a piece of wood. And then I looked closer and it looked like an owl. So then I thought, well, maybe it's a fake owl, because they make those. But he turned his head. I don't want to get too close, but I might try to get a little closer. So pretty. There he goes. See him up in that tree, right where that big branch breaks off from the main part. I had to move around the trees, come here to get a better angle. It's right there. My finger looked weird on camera, but that's him right there. Oh, maybe I should go around this way. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. That was awesome. That was really awesome. I've came across quite a few owls in my day, but never that kind. He was big. I mean, I've found, I think they're called barred owls maybe. They're kind of big, but not that big. Plus, they have a lot of white on them, and that guy was dark. He was almost black, like a darkish gray. That was so cool. At first, he looked like he was standing his ground, like I thought maybe that's a female with a nest nearby. Although it is fall time, so he probably doesn't have a nest. I'd assume so. But that was so cool. That makes up for only catching one trout today. Which I don't know if I'm going to keep fishing or not. I got my blood going. Seeing that big bird. It's magical. Now it'd been pretty cool if he came up and attacked me. That would have been great. No, it wouldn't. That'd hurt really bad. They have big claws. But I'm just glad that I spotted him, because he hid pretty well for just sitting on a branch. Over here, he was just sitting on, I think right there. At least somewhere nearby on top of a branch. And if you weren't paying attention, you would have never have known that there is an owl watching you. God, that was so cool. While trying to track down that owl, I found another really big tire right there. I also found this hunk of metal right here. I'm gonna keep looking around for more things. Another thing that I didn't see till I came back over here after the owl was this little hornet nest in the ground. And look how many's coming in and out of there. I'm gonna get away from that. I walked right by that. If I would have stepped on it, that would have been bad. And I just noticed this. So much weird stuff in these woods. But I really like woods like this. Just never know what you're gonna find. Like that, for instance. The hell is that? Maybe this is where an old house was, or maybe just a barricade. The highway is right over there. You could probably hear some of the cars. I'm not doing a good job at filming, it's because I keep looking up at the trees. So if I see that owl again, I'm definitely getting a picture of him. Yeah, this looks like it's just a barricade. I gotta go grab my fishing stuff. So I'll probably come back through here, keep looking for more things that are kind of interesting. Those are little red dragonflies. Look at them. I really like those ones, they're cool. I'm sure they have a different name other than dragonfly. Like those blue ones you see quite often, those aren't dragonflies either. They're definitely all related. Some logging cable. And you can hear a train. I see the train. Oh, I see some mushrooms. I see mushrooms. Right here. Up there. You definitely got gills. So it's not a polypore, even though it's growing off a tree like a wood conch. It's hard to identify because of how old it looks. The one up there looks like there's quite a few of them. It's making me think of jack-o'-lanterns, but usually those grow in more of a cluster. I mean, they are kind of clustery, but it's not what I usually would see for a jack-o'-lantern. It's definitely not chicken of the woods because that's a polypore. So if you have a guess on what these mushrooms are, let me know in the comments. Here's another pond that's really small, not worth fishing. Some coyote poop down at my feet. Watch where you step. That would be cool if we've seen some turtles. In the morning time, you'll often see turtles climb up on logs like this to heat up because they're cold-blooded. My grandpa had a lake when I was a kid and I'd go visit there. You'd always see turtles doing that every morning. Probably would have had to come here a lot earlier to see that though. One more thing I see, just in this proximity of the tree with the mushrooms, the pond, and that apple tree, someone built something in here, in this cottonwood. Some pieces of it fell down. A rope coming down right there. I feel like someone hunts here. This makes sense. Like, that is a tree stand, no doubt about it. They got apple tree and a oak tree which has acorns. That's food sources for deer. And then you got all the water around here, all these ponds. This makes for a great little habitat for the deer. Now, I haven't seen deer at all. No signs of them, but can't say that there's not deer that come through here. Those things you think you get out of your sock, but you actually don't. Gotta love those. And the highway's right there. I think I'm gonna turn around, head back to the ponds. Maybe try fishing again. If not, then probably gonna head home. So if I don't catch a fish, then this marks the end of the video. So thanks for watching.